Okay, just a quick video here. Part of my pay today was a $50 bill, and when I did my video on Canadian currency before, I forgot to include a $50 bill. So this is a $50 bill. There's a dead Prime Minister on the front of it, and what's on the back of it here? Well, I'm not too sure. Looks like some sort of a big boat. Yeah, it's a big boat of some sort anyway. But that is a Canadian $50 bill, for those who may wonder. There you go. Does it say who this dead guy is? Oh, William Mackenzie King. That's Prime Minister William Mackenzie King. He was Prime Minister back in the 1920s. He was actually kind of an interesting character because he used to have seances. He believed he could communicate with his dead mother through seances. And he used to communicate with spirits and whatnot. He was quite a character. At 24 Sussex Drive, which is the official residence of the Prime Minister, apparently he used to have seances and whatnot. They'd make the table go up and off the floor and all that stuff. And he would talk to his mother who had passed away. Or at least he believed it was her he was talking to. And he was Prime Minister, I believe, in the 20s and possibly in the 30s too for some of it. I know that there was a Prime Minister by the name of R.B. Bennett for part of the 30s, because when people couldn't afford gasoline for their cars, they'd take the engine out of the car and they'd hitch the car up to the horse. Hitch the car up to a horse, and those cars that had the engine removed and were hitched up to a horse were called Bennett buggies, after Prime Minister R.B. Bennett. And so there was a Prime Minister Bennett during the Depression, but I believe that Prime Minister Mackenzie King was also Prime Minister for part of the 1930s, although I'm not 100% on that. I'd have to look it up. But I know he was Prime Minister in the 1920s for a while anyway. In fact, there's another story. There was a bit of a scandal, which was referred to as